Coming up on Torrance Today, election results will keep trickling in through this month and possibly into early July. We have the latest on who is winning our key races. Torrance Fire Chief Martin Serna announces his retirement after 29 years with the city. And hold on tight to your balloons this graduation season. They're known to cause power outages, including the one we just had this week. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Christine Lee. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday, June 9th. We are wrapping up an eventful week. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. Election results are still coming in with several more updates to come. The County of Los Angeles Registrar Recorder County Clerk shared its Canvass update schedule for the statewide direct primary election. The next canvass of ballots will take place tomorrow, June 10th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., followed by more updates every 3 or 4 days through June 28th and possibly on July 1st if needed. Here's how our outcomes for the Torrance City General Municipal Election look like right now. Councilmember George Chen is leading the mayoral race with more than 57% of the votes. Former Councilmember Tim Goodrich is leading the race for city treasurer with nearly 27% of the votes. John Kaji is the frontrunner for Council District 1 with more than 44% of the votes. Assam Sheikh is leading the race to represent Council District 3 with just about 200 votes over his opponent Lauren Cotner. Councilmember Aurelio Matucci is leading the race to retain his seat in District 5 with slightly more than 200 more votes compared to H. Gene Adelsman. And more than 9,800 Torrance residents, that's over 55% of those who voted, says yes to Measure SST, which, if passed, would add a half-cent sales tax to the city's existing 9.5% tax on retail purchases, bringing in about $18 million a year for the city to fund its local services such as fire, paramedic, public safety, and more. For details, go to torranceca.gov/election. And for updated election results, visit lavote.gov. Torrance Fire Chief Martin Serna announced that he will retire after 29 years of service at the City of Torrance. He began his journey at the Torrance Fire Department in March 1993 as a student in the Fire Academy. He got his paramedic degree from UCLA, then took on various roles over the years, from a fire engineer to a fire captain to battalion chief, assistant fire chief, then fire marshal, before settling into his current title for the past 6 years. Chief Serna says when he retires, he plans to explore opportunities that will allow him to spend more time with his family. He adds that we have an incredible group of dedicated leaders who he trusts will continue the great work expected by our community members and keep up the fire department's mantra of service before self. Chief Serna says he enjoyed a wonderful, rewarding career, serving a community that will forever remain in his heart. Chief Serna will retire on July 2nd, and we are so thankful for his dedication to our city for nearly 3 decades. A metallic balloon that touched power lines in Torrance led to a massive power outage on Tuesday. It affected more than 8,500 Southern California Edison customers and shut down traffic signals at multiple intersections for hours. This apparently happens more often than you may think. SCE says graduation season is a peak time for such incidents. Balloons caused thousands of outages in the past 5 years, with peaks in June. 1.6 million SCE customers were impacted by balloon outages last year. So the best advice, don't let go of your balloons outside, and log on to sce.com/staysafe for more safety tips. The City of Torrance and AutoZone will host an oil filter recycling event this weekend. Those who recycle a used oil filter can get one for free. It takes place Saturday, June 11th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at AutoZone, located at 17490 Hawthorne Boulevard. This event is open to Torrance residents only, and they may receive up to 2 new filters in exchange for 2 used ones. Residents who bring in used oil or filters are also eligible for a free motor oil change kit. Used oil must be properly stored in a clean, uncontaminated container. There is a limit of 5 gallons. It's that time again to make Seaside Heroes Park beautiful. This Saturday, June 11th, join the Seaside Neighborhood Association and volunteers of all ages as they help keep the park tidy and clean. You can arrive at the park anytime between 8 and 11 a.m. Students who need community service hours can bring their forms to be signed after the work is completed. The park runs between Anza Avenue at the east end of Lomita Boulevard and Catherine Avenue, that's where you'll meet, at 22812 Catherine Avenue. Seaside Heroes Park honors 3 young men from our neighborhood who lost their lives in the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Residents collected donations for the memorial, which you can see as you enter the park from the Catherine Avenue entrance. For more information, contact Jenna Christensen at 310-920-9387 or email her at homes@cjenna.com. The Los Cancioneros Master Chorale is back at the Torrance Civic Center for another performance. The performers hope to wow their audience on Sunday, June 12th. This concert is called Music from Across the Pond, highlighting songs from a range of English composers and lyricists, including John Lennon and Paul McCartney. The chorale consists of more than 50 singers. They performed at Carnegie Hall in New York and toured Canada, Europe, and South America. Sunday's concert takes place at 7 p.m. at the Armstrong Theater, located at 3300 Civic Center Drive. For more information and to buy tickets, go to lcmasterchorale.com. As we head into the weekend, be sure to catch the latest episodes of Weekends in Torrance. On Friday, check out the grand expansion of a local nonprofit called Destination Art and learn how they are working to celebrate artists within our community. Then, meet U.S. Postal Service letter carriers and nonprofit volunteers who gather thousands of pounds of donated food to help our neighbors in need. And on Sunday, learn all about the city's new organic waste rules. All this and more beginning at 4 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday right here on Torrance City Cable. Moderna has an Omicron-specific COVID-19 vaccine that appears to work well when combined with its original shot. Vaccine makers are studying updated boosters that could be offered later this year to better protect people against future coronavirus surges. Researchers tested people who had 3 prior vaccinations. They gave 377 of them a 4th dose of the original vaccine and 437 of them the combo shot. The preliminary results show people given Moderna's combination shot experienced a higher boost in Omicron-fighting antibodies than those who got a 4th dose of the original vaccine. U.S. regulators and the World Health Organization are considering whether to order a change in the vaccine recipe for a new round of boosters later this year. Pfizer is also studying a combination shot and expects to share some data later this month. As summer approaches, temperatures are set to soar into the weekend. The National Weather Service issued excessive heat warnings and heat advisories. Expect up to triple-digit temperatures in some parts of the state. The heat wave may also worsen air quality and increase the risk of wildfires in the area. That said, the South Coast Air Quality Management District issued a heat wave ozone advisory for LA, Orange, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties until Sunday. Weather experts say, stay in shaded areas, avoid strenuous outdoor activities, never leave anyone alone in a locked car, take breaks while exercising outside, and stay hydrated. Well, still ahead, it's Thankful Thursday. Meet Priscilla Hunt. You may have read her name on our hospital buildings here in town. Now she's getting ready to receive the most prestigious honor from the Salvation Army. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Sorry about that. No, I've been staying at my dad's place because of everything.
Where are we going?
He's good. Yeah, I know, we keep missing each other. I've been working out of my dad's house, doing some reading. I should be working out more. I just feel like I'm drowning.
Navigating these times can be tough, but while you care for your loved one, you also need to care for yourself. Go to aarp.org/caregiving for free mental health and self-help tips.
Every day,
millions of people
are connecting.
And even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort.
to get to know each other,
On a deeper level.
Father,
cosplayer,
Mentor.
actor.
it's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to leave you with a positive story from our community that fits the theme for the day. Let's make today a thankful Thursday. A couple of weeks ago, I met Priscilla Hunt, president of Hunt Enterprises, who has made it her life's work to give back to causes she believes in. I met her inside a one-of-a-kind recording studio at our local Salvation Army that is named after her. This facility, along with a performing arts center in the same building, were made possible by her generous donations. She shares why it's so important for her to give in this way.
Music is very good for children. It's a very good way of shaping their character. Because when you are learning music, the notes and also the lyrics, it helps also with your academic. And they learn to be as doing it as a team. Because if you don't play together as a team, then you're not going to have beautiful music. So you learn how to work together.
Overwhelming. Give me one more chance.
I want to be known as a person that believe if you're blessed, you should share your blessing. And that's what I'm doing, because my late husband blessed me. And he was raised in the Salvation Army. And I believe that's what he wanted me to do.
Yeah, she was talking about her husband, Donald Hunt, who passed away in 2017. Priscilla donated millions of dollars across the South Bay and beyond. Other recipients include Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center and Torrance Memorial Medical Center. Hear more about Priscilla's inspiring story of immigrating from the Philippines to truly living out the American dream in future episodes of Weekends in Torrance. We're sharing her story today because tomorrow evening she will receive the Sally Award at the largest fundraising event for Salvation Army's California South Division. Her dedication to the community has changed the lives of so many people in need. The Sallys honor philanthropists in our community for their commitment to others. Past recipients have included Bob Hope and President Ronald Reagan. Congratulations, Priscilla, and it was such a pleasure meeting you. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torrancetoday.gov, and send us pictures if you have a special graduate you're celebrating this year. Congratulations to all of the El Camino College Warriors who are graduating tomorrow. Thank you for joining us. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.